strikes you about this piece?
The colour, the yellow.
So it's very striking, very bold.
As a group of providers, we're always looking to develop our programmes, and we're looking really for projects that enable us to enrich our opportunities for our trainees. So the Valuing Visual Literacy project has enabled us to widen and enrich our curriculum. The STEC providers just jumped at the opportunity to work with Art UK, to work with the Superpower of Looking, to develop our programmes so that our trainees can then empower the lives of the young people that they can work with.
The Superpower of Looking resources bring artwork into the environment of a school. We don't have to go out, it brings the art in. Art can be a real way of discussing real world issues. It's a way of creating a conversation about the world through a visual resource.
The Superpower of Looking has definitely helped me to direct critical analysis of different images. The question prompts, not only do they get the students to see what's in the image and notice more things, but it also gets them to kind of think about how that makes them feel, what that might be foreshadowing and what that might be symbolising. The children are definitely becoming more confident with their visual literacy and oracy, and the students started to think more like artists because they started to really zoom in and analyse the details.
The Superpower of Looking resources have helped me to teach art through structuring my lessons and how to introduce and explain that vocabulary to the children and getting them to understand it through context. Having it on the board for them to see and explore has been really powerful.
The Superpower of Looking resources are absolutely amazing. My favourite feature has got to be zooming in. Every bit of detail can be spoken about. Children see details they would never see before, and I think that encourages children to explore different areas of art.
It's a case of having to look, and the great thing about this is there's no right or wrong with it.
The Superpower of Looking resources have really benefited the trainees in terms of giving them confidence to be able to talk about artwork. It's prompted lots and lots of discussion amongst the trainees about what our perceptions of art are, because art's such a subjective thing. Everybody looks at a picture with fresh eyes and doesn't necessarily see the same thing. So when you can have that discussion and each person is seeing something slightly different, you get a real richness of content, a richness of oracy. So it's great for discussion, it's great for confidence boosting, and it's been really easy for them to dip into that even as non-specialists.
I think it's important that we acknowledge for some children and young people, visual literacy is actually going to be the way that enables them to learn best. So if we didn't have strategies for assessing visual literacy, those children's achievements would be limited and they wouldn't be recognised. Many of our young people are in communities where they are not able to benefit from engagement with works of art, and I think that was a key driver for STEC, being able to enable our young people to have access to cultural capital that otherwise they might not experience, and that gives them a confidence to participate in society.